Ever wonder what the single best meal is to protect yourself from a heart attack or a stroke? It might surprise you to learn that it's not just about cholesterol or clogged arteries. In fact, a staggering 80 to 90% of heart attacks and 87 to 91% of strokes aren't directly caused by plaque buildup. The real culprit? Blood clots. Today, we're going to dive deep into what causes these dangerous clots, and more importantly, I'm going to share with you the perfect, delicious meal designed to stop them in their tracks. This isn't just about food. It's a complete strategy for a healthier heart and a longer life. So stick with me, because what you're about to learn could be a genuine game changer. First, let's get to the root of the problem. How do these life-threatening clots actually form? It all starts with a process that's normally helpful: clotting. When you get a cut, your blood clots to stop the bleeding, but this life-saving mechanism can turn against us. This happens when two specific factors combine in your body: endotoxins and excess free iron. What are endotoxins? They're toxic substances released from the cell walls of certain bacteria or pathogens. These pathogens can live in our gums, especially if we have gum issues, or in our gut. When our gut lining or gums become leaky, which can be caused by stress, a poor diet, alcohol, or too many processed foods, these endotoxins can escape into our bloodstream. Now, here's where the free iron comes in. Iron is essential for our bodies, but too much of it floating freely in the blood is like adding fuel to a fire. When these endotoxins meet with excess free iron, they trigger an abnormal clotting cascade. It's a perfect storm. The body essentially gets a false signal that there's an injury, and it starts forming clots where it shouldn't. These clots can then travel to the heart or brain, causing a heart attack or stroke. So the key to prevention isn't just about scraping plaque out of your arteries. It's about disarming this clot-forming process. We need to tackle it from three angles. First, lower the inflammation that makes our tissues leaky. Second, bind that dangerous free iron so it can't cause trouble. And third, improve our blood flow to keep things moving smoothly. And guess what? We can do all of that with one simple, powerful meal. Let's build the perfect anti-clotting plate together. The star of our meal is going to be wild-caught salmon. Why wild-caught? It's naturally lower in iron than many other protein sources, especially red meat. But the real magic is in its high concentration of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These omega-3s are incredible. They act as natural blood thinners, making your platelets less sticky and less likely to clump together to form a clot. They also have powerful anti-inflammatory properties, which helps to calm down the inflammatory response that contributes to leaky gut and leaky gums in the first place. If you can't find wild-caught salmon, other fatty fish like sardines or mackerel are also excellent choices. The goal is to get those beneficial omega-3s without adding a lot of excess iron. Now, what do we pair this beautiful piece of salmon with? A vibrant, colorful salad. But this isn't just any boring side salad. We're going to be very strategic with our ingredients. The base of our salad will be arugula and beets. What do these two have in common? They are nitrate powerhouses. When you eat foods rich in nitrates, your body converts them into a miracle molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is your blood vessel's best friend. It acts as a vasodilator, meaning it helps your arteries relax and widen. Think of it like turning a narrow, winding country road into a wide, open highway. This improved blood flow not only helps lower your blood pressure, but also makes it much harder for clots to get stuck and cause a blockage. The beets can be roasted, steamed, or even grated raw into the salad for a sweet, earthy flavor. The peppery arugula adds another layer of taste and nutrients. Next, we need the perfect dressing. Forget those store-bought dressings loaded with sugar and unhealthy oils. We're making our own, and it only takes 2 ingredients: extra virgin olive oil and apple cider vinegar. Extra virgin olive oil is packed with powerful antioxidants called polyphenols. These polyphenols are brilliant because they have the ability to bind to free iron in your bloodstream, essentially neutralizing it and preventing it from participating in that dangerous clotting reaction. Make sure you're using high-quality, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil to get the most polyphenols. The second ingredient, apple cider vinegar, plays a different but equally important role. It helps to tighten up the junctions in your gut and other tissues. Remember how we talked about leaky gut allowing endotoxins to escape? Apple cider vinegar can help strengthen that gut barrier, reducing the leakage of those harmful substances into your blood. It's a simple, effective way to support your body's first line of defense. A simple vinaigrette of 3 parts, olive oil to 1 part. Apple cider vinegar is all you need. But we're not done yet. We're going to add a flavor booster that's also a health superstar: garlic. Garlic is one of nature's most potent medicines. It has powerful anti-pathogenic properties, meaning it can help fight off the very bacteria that produce those dangerous endotoxins. On top of that, garlic contains a compound called allicin, which has been shown to have natural blood thinning effects,